G'day Brimbank. My name's Bruce White and I'm running for Brimbank Council for the Harvest Award. You may know me for being the President of the Sunshine Business Association for the past 7 years, and we've run a multitude of events. I think we run about 100 events every year, and we've done so for at least 7 years. The major ones being the Lantern Festival, the Short Film Festival, Fur Fever, Rock the Rail. We also provide the street market every Friday afternoon in the CBD of Sunshine. Now, over the past 5 years, I've had the privilege of working with the administrators of Brimbank Council, sitting on the board of advisors. Now, the administrators have been very good for Brimbank, believe it or not. Since 2009 and the sacking of the local government, we've been under administrators and we've been run very professionally. We've had unprecedented change over that journey. The administrators have brought to Brimbank a level of professionalism and a level of enthusiasm, and they've used their networks to actually further investment within the community. And this has seen a lot of prosperity. In fact, your houses have gone up in value about $100,000 on average per year for at least the last 3 years. So this has played out in many facets, this ability to run an effective local government. And I'd like to think in some small way that myself and the Business Association played a part in that, and sitting on the advisory body to the administrators, I've been involved in many projects over this journey, which has placed me in a position of good experience to actually run for council, and in fact this is what's motivated me to run for council. My care for this community is what this is all about. So what I'm talking here today about is really not doing anything about begging for votes. That's not my style. That's not what I really want to do. I just want to remind you all what is important. As we go through into this election period, you're going to be presented with many options. There are a lot of candidates out there who just pop their heads up as soon as we've gone into election mode. They're out there never seen of or heard of prior. They're possibly managed by a federal government entity. They may well be part of an alliance from a major political party, or they may have been somebody that has had a go before and failed, and yet they're sticking their hands up again. My cautionary note here, of course, is that do you really want to have these sort of people come in who've done nothing in the community and actually have delivered nothing over the short term or the long term, and now they're just here wanting to run for council for whatever particular reason that they have. That may be self-motivated, there may be a personal agenda, there may be other rationale in that they are supportive of a political party and they want to get a job somewhere else. Are they here for the community? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. One of the things I can say about myself is that I genuinely have no agenda. I just want to see the work that we've done to date continue. I'd like to think that we've not wasted the past 7 years and we're not going to go backward in the future. To actually have a good track record, I think that's important. Actually be out there in the public space, that should be important to a community, because being in a council, it has to be about a community. It can't be about my aspirations to do something else, my personal agenda or my past that may be discoloured in some way and I want to have another crack, which is not the sort of thing that you really want to do. Be genuine, and I do actually think that all candidates should be genuine. If they're going to have the interests of this community at heart, then put aside your personal agendas. Actually have the interests of the people at heart and the betterment of the area. I've lived here and in and out of this area since I was 18 years of age. My first house was bought here, I was married here, my first job in the city of Melbourne was here. I actually was involved with the construction of the marketplace back in 1997. I have a long history with this area and I have a love for this area. And I genuinely want to see it prosper, and I think it's been well overdue for it to be the place it should be. It's a great community. One of the things that you most like about Sunshine is the fact that it feels like a small town. You can walk the street and people actually talk to each other, they know each other. It does feel like a small community. It's very different to any other suburb. I've worked all over Melbourne. I've been in many areas of Melbourne working for many years, and I can tell you now, this is the place that feels most like home. This place actually has a genuine community and it has a genuine heart. And this is what we want to protect. So please, make a good choice. make the right choice. Look after the community first. Look at those people and their interests, and ask yourself the question: are they here to serve the community? Is that what they really want to do, or are they here for an ulterior motive? So don't necessarily vote for me. Even look at the integrity of the people that are there, and make sure you make a conscious decision before you make your vote. That's all I ask. Thanks for your time.